Hi and welcome here in the garden. Today is a big day for this small hazelnut tree. I've planted this hazelnut from seed. I'm estimating 2 or 3 years ago. It was here before I placed the Polytunnel here, and these trees can be gigantic, so it's not the ideal spot for this hazelnut, and that's why we are transplanting it today. When transplanting a small tree, it's very important to keep the root ball intact. So we need to keep the root ball intact, even the small feeder roots, because when we are transplanting it, it has a greater chance of recovery, of course. So I will take my shovel, my spade, and we will dig out this hazelnut tree and replanting it somewhere else. So let's see if we can dig out without damaging this hazelnut. So I will make a big hole to try and keep the root ball intact. Of course there are lots of roots here from this, in Dutch we say conifer. I'm not sure how to pronounce it in English, but so I can start pulling out this hazelnut, but I will use a big container to put it in and to transport it to its other location. And just like that, we scooped out our hazelnut. We will plant our hazelnut tree here on the pasture, and my vision here on the pasture, for now it's a grassland, but I want to grow a food forest, and most of the trees that you see here are planted from seed, from cuttings. So also a lot of volunteer trees, because the birds have sown me some fruit trees. I also grew a lot of willow because I will do chop and drop, because the soil here is very poor. I will show you. So the previous owners of this pasture 20 years ago, they put a layer of white sand, and white sand hasn't any minerals, any food, any soil life in it. So I have a lot of work here to bring back soil life. And after we planted our hazelnut tree, I will give you a tour on what's already here on our pasture. I want to show you something. So underneath the 30 centimeter of white poor ground we have actually some good soil, not with many life in it, but I'm working on it. So there is this area. That area has very poor conditions. It's compacted, so of course I can use a tractor, but I don't own a tractor, but I could till all of the soil, but that's a lot of work, and like I mentioned, I don't own a tractor. That's why I am growing a lot of support species, not fruit trees, because the support species will grow much faster as the fruit trees. And here on the pasture I will use willow and poplar to chop and drop a lot of organic matter onto the soils, so we can bring back the soil life. Now for the hole, I made the hole twice as big as the root ball because of the poor soil condition, and then I can add some manure from the horses. So I will plant out the hazelnut. So if you are transplanting a tree, make sure that you don't go higher as the original soil level, because if I put it higher as the original soil level, it can rot. So now I will just put this tree in the hole. And it's way too deep. So I will put horse manure in the planting hole, and the horse manure is full of, in my case, worms, so they will structure the soil and make it better. Hey. I just give the transplanted hazelnut some water to give it some moisture. Our hazelnut planted, so I have planted 3 lines from east to west. So that way is the south, the north, east, west. Another 3 line of willows. Also a small 3 line, as you can see, they are very small for the moment. So one there, not sure if you can see it. Also here, a fruit bush, willow. Now I'm growing an arch of willow, the horse, So this one, I'm not sure if you can see it, is an apple tree sown from seed. And the willow, yeah, it look like sticks for the moment, but there will be a living fence, and yeah, afterwards I can use the material to build soil. So a plum tree, yeah, so I need to train a lot of trees here. A gooseberry, and like I mentioned, the soil structure here on the pasture is very bad, so that's why I grow a lot of willow and poplar to chop and drop. So like here I just drop a lot of materials, and when they are older it can go a lot faster, the chop and drop, because willow grows fast as possible. So yeah, and here with the ropes, doesn't it look like shit for the moment, but I'm training them to make a fence. So yeah, now for the moment it doesn't look like much, but when it's older it will be a living fence, also in the front. A lot of willow. So this is a walnut tree. Then I have some volunteer plums. So the birds planted these trees, and I also try to train them, force them to make some sort of living fence. So here there is a Jerusalem artichoke, for the moment some dead branches, but in the summer some flowers, some stalks. Also the horse can eat it. Plum tree, also here, but now there is I have too little of material to chop and drop it. But when it's getting older, it's can go a little bit faster. So a lot of damage on this tree because the horses will eat the trees instead of the grass. So I'm hoping it's surviving. Otherwise we need to plant a new tree. Also here just a willow. Doesn't look like much for the moment, but yeah, it will grow super fast, and then I will do a little bit better of pruning. And all the way on the back side of the pasture I also planted tree lines over there, and a lot of free manure. But yeah, I can't show you the back side because it's muddy, and I'm here with my sneakers, so not ideal to go in there. But yeah, also at the end I have three tree lines just like here, but this will be a project of many years. So that's it on our pasture. I've shown you a small portion of it, and this will take for sure 5 years to grow a forest here. So I'm growing a lot of fruit trees from seed at home, so I can plant them out here on our pasture. So in the summer we will do another tour when there are leaves on the trees and you have some better sight of what is going on here. For the moment, it looked like sticks. Now my daughter is laughing at me, but I would say happy gardening and see you in the next.
Stop met lachen, ga jongen.